My name is Jaden Wilson, and you're watching Massillon Tiger football only on WHS-TV.
The eye of the tiger.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome for another great day for football, and not just any day for football, Massillon Tiger football. And we have a great day coming, a great day for football as the Massillon Tigers are taking on the Gateway Gators from Pennsylvania. And, folks, this is going to be a great game as the Tigers are nationally ranked 43 as Pennsylvania is ranked in their own state 14th. And I believe this is probably going to be one of the most intense games so far as the Tigers, and we'll see in the fourth quarter who will take the lead and take it all home.
Everyone here at WHS-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for the financial support allowing us to bring you tonight's game. Reliable Heating and Cooling, Bonnie's Engraved Gallery, Cosmo's Grill, Buell and Olivery Insurance, Expert Auto Collision, Tower Industries, Discount Tire Outlet, Friends and Family Credit Union, Massillon YMCA, Stark State College, Downtown Massillon Association, Massillon AAA, Progressive Chevrolet, Progressive Jeep, Dodge Ram, Kathy Catazaro Perry for Mayor, Sergeant Clean's Car Wash, Angry Barbecue, Medicat Pharmacy, Buffalo Wild Wings in Massillon, WHS Alumni Association, The Pizza Shop, Massillon Quick Print, Mercy Cancer Center, Home Appliance, The Music Shop, Erie Street Pub, Powell Chiropractic, Massillon Boys and Girls Club, and MCTV.
Man, after that little, you know what I'm saying, the little music, you know, you feel it. It's game time. You know
Game time.
It's game time. The band's coming off the field.
Everybody's
Tigers
been waiting
putting
for
the
this
helmets.
day.
Tigers putting the helmets. Yeah, they have been, because there's been a lot of talk about if the Tigers could actually handle against this team, because this is actually a
pretty good
very
team.
impressive team that the Tigers are actually playing against.
Yes, that's today.
And you got a running back who is getting looked at, I don't know, this is just what I've been told, been getting looked at and actually been talking about going to Alabama, and that's the type of running back that Massillon's defense hasn't seen, and hopefully the Massillon Tigers defense
Pull
can
out and get the win,
adjust.
You know? Adjust, got to attack, plug up the holes, do what you got to do to get this win tonight.
Yes, and that's exactly what the Tigers are good and known for. They're good at making the latest adjustments, quick, easy, fast. They know what they got to do. They got to find the holes. They got to get to where they need to be at all times. And most importantly, don't try to be a hero. Play your part if you want to beat this team. Gateway is a very, very good team.
Yeah, stay home. Stay what you got to do. Keep your mindset
everything. Like you gotta stay sharp. You gotta stay sharp in this game. No doubt if the Tigers want to come out with this dub and make it 7-0 today. Massillon special teams coming out as they will be kicking off the ball.
Magnus Haynes.
Kicking off the ball. So that means Massillon's Tigers defense is going to be first on the field. And also, let's not forget the pink out for breast cancer, helping to raise awareness for breast cancer as our student section is all dressed out in pink, the Village Idiots all in pink, waving the flag.
You got some football players out wearing pink too.
And that's great. I remember a couple years ago we used to have the breast cancer awareness sign on there. I guess they're not doing that this year. But Magnus Haynes off for the kick.
Looks like they're ready.
Seth Lance, who has been doing great. Jaron Hodges, the little Julian Edelman. These guys have been doing phenomenal on the special teams end, and let's hope they could get a stop right here.
So here we go.
See, TJ Williams misses the tackle.
He goes.
And Camden Beasley with the tackle. And that's right there. That's already scary because you don't really see that on a receiving end.
Of the Massillon Tigers special teams.
That was number 4, Patrick Body. He is in 10th grade. He's 6'1", 175. And
great body. Look at him.
You could already tell.
Just look at him.
You could already tell like the way he's moving, man. But here it comes. You got Ethan Tobin, the senior. Number 77, Manny McElroy. Number 94, Corey Campbell. And number 49, we all know him, Caden Woolard, who has been playing great. Like he's a senior, but he's a junior, so that means he has another year. Oh,
big
and
hit.
What a big hit by Robbie Page, laying the wood early.
You know Robbie Page, he's been setting the tone.
Setting the tone.
He's been hitting hard. He reminds me of a young Dean Clark from last year.
And Luke Murphy also, he don't hold back from no hits either. And I'm surprised that guy has gotten up. But let's see the starting quarterback, number 13, Bryson. He is a senior, 5'10", 180 quarterback. Look, number 8, Derek Davis, grade 11th. He's 6'1".
Going to pass.
Bryson steps back, moves out of the pocket. Number 4 wide open. Ooh,
drops it.
That would have been a good play for the Gateway.
Behind him, but good play.
And those are the type of chances that Gateway and a lot of teams could have.
You got to take an opportunity of your.
That's what happened with Austintown Fitch last week. We've seen a lot of missed passes. We've seen a lot of drop passes. We seen miscommunication on offense.
Yes.
They didn't know what they were doing. They were running the same plays over and over again. Hopefully Gateway can find a way of switching it up a little bit.
So here we go. 4th and 10, they go
Drops
deep.
back, looking for a pass.
There he goes.
Number 15, wide open, first down, and a little bit more after the play. And that is Tutu Brown on the play. And this is the first time Massillon is actually seeing a very, very highly advanced receiving team.
To be honest, I think this is the first time they've been down the field in a long time and scored that out.
Yes, an opposing team driving down the field like this Gateway team is doing today, and how they're doing it is very efficient and very high.
So slow start. Here we go. Pump
looking for the pass. Couldn't find it. Bouncing out, and he has to throw it away. And he could have probably went for the pick. Anthony Pedro, who's the senior, and man, has he been playing great also. He plays offense. He plays defense. Yes. He plays special teams. He plays whatever he wants. The coaches, wherever the coaches put him, Anthony Pedro says, "Yes, coach, I got you. I'll do it." And he executes it and executes it and executes it over and over again. And we got Bryson up in shotgun formation, one back in the backfield, 2 receivers out on the right, 1 motion on the left.
Cover 2.
And that will be a handoff. And Caden Woolard and Manny McElroy with the stop, the fast stop on the play.
Manny McElroy's been setting the tone for this defense.
And you also cannot forget about who that outside linebacker is, Caden Woolard, the standing defensive end.
Big boy right there. He's got what it takes.
Yes.
Number 49.
Caden Woolard. You got trips over on the right, one back in the backfield on the left. Bryson in shotgun formation, steps back, looking for the pass. Passes off, and it's incomplete once again. And
So,
as
good
you've been
start.
seeing, the passing game so far has been working, but a lot of missed passes.
You got to execute. That's all I got to say. If you're going to throw the pass, you got to catch it.
It's just, you got to have confidence when you step on the field. When you, especially against a team like Massillon
When you're on
Tigers,
this field, it's hard to even play on it.
especially when you're in an environment like this. And the punt is off. And that was Robbie Page to receive the kick.
20. Stops there.
And now here comes the highly efficient and very fast-paced Massillon Tiger offense run by the floor general, Aiden Longwell himself.
What a man right there, Aiden, leading his team out there. Man, we got the 2 wide receivers. Let's talk about them for a second.
Andrew Wilson-Lamp and Jaden Ballard, who are on everyone's radar. Everybody's watching them.
Jaden Ballard,
Everybody
who has
wants
a
to know.
scholarship to Ohio State. Andrew Wilson, who has multiple scholarships from
Multiple D1 colleges. Jaden Ballard, favorite
There it
catch.
goes.
And might be
outside.
and almost a first down. That would be a gain about 6 or 5 on the play. Terrence Keys, who had a highly great game last week against Austintown Fitch, had 4 touchdowns against
Having a night.
Austintown.
Let's hope he has another good one tonight. See what he's up to.
And that's sure what fans came to see is Massillon's Tigers offense doing what they got to do to get down the field and score very fast. And what people don't really notice or talk about is Massillon's offensive line, who's aggressive, who made switches to where people had to go.
Here he goes,
Terrence,
outside.
another hop over. When we seen that last week, that was for a touchdown. Terrence Keys pulling all the tricks out the bag for this game.
That's another first down for Massillon Tiger, the offense. So here we go.
You see Gateway, and Gateway's defense looks probably the biggest we've seen against any
Team this year.
Exactly. Terrence Keys with
Another
another
run.
handoff, breaks a tackle. But that will be only good game for about 3 or 4 on the play for Terrence Keys. Here comes number 29, Zion Pfeiffer. We didn't really get to see much of him last game, but
What a
hopefully that will
powerhouse.
change. Exact powerhouse. He's the definition of a great true power back. Aiden Longwell in shotgun. Terrence Keys in the backfield, pops out. Aiden, screenplay. Zion Pfeiffer with the catch, and almost a first down, as that will be 1 yard shy from the first down for the Tigers.
That was a nice screenplay. Underneath, got it what it got to do.
And they're pulling Zion out. Back with Tyler Friend on the field. Massillon's O-line, man, they're big,
Aggressive, they got what it takes, you know.
everything.
I mean, if it wasn't for them, you know, this one game wouldn't, in this past game, it's been
Would not be the
excellent.
same as it is.
So here we go.
Terrence Keys with an stopped very fast by number 15, Tutu Brown. And man, is this kid an athlete.
Here we go, 4th down, and they're punting.
And this is the first time we've seen the Tigers punt the ball on the first drive. And you know that Coach Simon and all of them are going to talk to the line about what adjustments we got to make.
You know? I know
What
he's
do we
not
gotta
happy
do?
right now, so, you know, got to
Like,
find
we
something
gotta
to substitute.
click.
He goes. Good kick. Fair catches it.
That is number 3, Sony Comunale. He is a senior, 5'11", 177, and this kid was talked about a lot too as a lethal weapon that Gateway has.
And there's a flag on the play.
it seems to be on the Tigers. And already the Tigers off the field this early
in a game. It's like ridiculous. I've never seen it before. Not this season.
But it's football.
It's football. You know, they're stepping up and they're saying, you know, we're going to come in this field and we're going to do what we got to do too.
And it's football, and also this is actually a team
sport.
A football team that the Tigers are actually playing, and they're really, really good.
Yeah.
They're really, really good.
Really good.
And so the Tigers have to fix some things up and just make sure that they get the job done and be able to take this dub out.
So they brought out number 17, Darian Williams, on the corner.
Isaiah Robertson on the one-on-one. Pass
There's
out, little screen play by Sony. He's still going. Breaks a couple tackles, but finally brought down on the field by number 17, Darian Williams.
That's at the 50-yard line, looks like, 51. So they started this game with a lot of screen plays, you know, a lot of easy stuff. So let's see what this Massillon Tigers got.
Because the defense is so aggressive in the pocket. They're making the quarterback jump out, so the running back just has to move.
Almost
Oh, and that might be a pass interference call, but no flags on the play. So that would be an incomplete pass by number 13, Bryson. Seven minutes and 13 seconds left in this first quarter of play as Gateway is on the 50-yard line. Second and 10. Tigers are looking to make this 3rd and 10. Pass, another screen play, and that might be a holding call, and yes, it is. On number 4, Patrick Body. And you could just tell right there.
Right there, it was obvious, you know.
He was trying to make a play, and you just couldn't do nothing when your shoulder pads are locked in with the other person's hands.
Yep.
Making you turn around like that. And no doubt in my mind, Darian Williams would have made that play.
No doubt. So let's move back to the 40-yard line.
And Isaiah Robertson and Darian Williams on a one-on-one situation. So, in this type of coverage, you gotta step it up. You gotta step your game up.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Like, you gotta play man, you gotta play man, you gotta play cover, you gotta play cover. But do what you gotta do. Stay home, and you know.
Don't be too eager. Let it just fall through, as that will be almost a jet sweep, almost a fumble, and that will be a sack by Manny McElroy. That man got back there like he was a defensive end, boy.
Got in there, got what he got to do, Marcellus.
Manny McElroy is just a weapon that the Tigers let loose.
Weapon in disguise is what I got to say. Is this guy, oh my gosh.
And no offense to Gateway's line, but if you see the center is very much undersized against Manny McElroy, and that is a very big train coming your way.
Pass. Looking deep.
He has all the time in the pocket, and overthrown as there is a little bit of miscommunication on the field again with the Tigers defense, as Isaiah Robertson, Robbie Page, and Preston Hodges talk it up.
And this defensive line, you know, they stepped it up, you know.
Yeah, they stepped it up big time on this drive. And hopefully this can transfer to the offense, and the offense can make big plays too.
Let's see if we can get a punt block, because, you know, they've been really close, and, you know, they got one last week.
Oh, and the last week it turned into a touchdown.
Touchdown. Like, so here we go. Looking deep. Here they come. Blocked.
It is blocked again. And he picked up by Isaiah Clark. Once again, back-to-back games, Isaiah Clark.
Isaiah
How,
Clark.
folks? I don't know how, but it happened.
A
It
miracle in
happened.
disguise. Another block, and I caught it.
But there was a flag on the field, it seemed to be like, and that might have been roughing the kicker. And it is not a touchdown, as that will be.
I don't agree with that call right there.
31, Isaiah.
Man, Isaiah Clark once again with the pickup in the scoop and score, but it was called back. And that will not be a touchdown. That will only make the offense for the Tigers come back out.
So here we go.
As we will have double receivers on both sides of the ball. Terrence Keys on the left side of Aiden Longwell, as Longwell is in the shotgun formation. Drops back, looking for a pass. They take in the blitz. Longwell tries to find a receiver, and they're trying to look for a flag, and it was a flag pass, and it looks to be a pass interference on number 2 for Gateway, Shane Thrift.
And these backers, they're very big. They're saying, just because, you're getting all these scholarships, you're not going to do all this. You're not going to come in here and,
They got to be aggressive against
defensive pass interference.
Such a great receiving duo.
Second down.
As this duo, Andrew Wilson Lamp and Jaden Ballard,
and,
I want to say is the best in the state.
And, they're both, juniors.
They still have one more year left.
You got a lot of potential set for them, especially Jaden, going to Ohio State committed.
Man, that scoop and score would have been nice for the Tigers, especially would have been nice for Isaiah Clark. Longwell back in shotgun. Looking for Andrew. It's thrown.
Fade.
Oh, but
Incomplete.
broke up pretty quickly.
Looks like he's
by
shaken up on the
by
play.
number 3, Sony, and he seems to be a little bit shaken up.
From our sponsors from Downtown Massillon Association.
There's so much special about Massillon. You can't walk down the street without smiling and saying hello to someone who knows you, who knows your family.
In today's society, we're getting fewer and fewer opportunities for families to enjoy each other in an outside activity that is free. We have that.
It's a strong community. People give back. Massillon continues to give back with the residents and businesses to those in need, and it's a great thing to be a part of.
Big games on. You could watch a game like this. Or you could watch a game like this surrounded by fans just like you. At the Erie Street Pub, the game never ends. Open 7 days a week, Erie Street Pub has pub-style food at the right price with daily lunch specials. Wednesday is ladies' night. And enjoy our large outside bar and patio. What's keeping you from the Erie Street Pub? Just up the road from Genshaft Fields.
What are you waiting for? Come join us at Erie Street Pub.
If you're like most people, your life is a series of brushstrokes, large and small. Moments from the everyday to the extraordinary. As you move through your world, let Grange Insurance and an independent agent put the finishing touches on an insurance plan to meet your needs. Now, that's a stroke of genius.
Buell and Oliveri Insurance is your Grange independent agent in Massillon. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, call or visit our website today.
Thank you from our sponsors from Downtown Massillon Association, Erie Street Pub, and Buell and Oliveri Insurance.
And Sony made a great defensive play as the corner and disrupted the pass against Andrew Wilson Lamp, but also fell pretty hard, and he was a little bit shaken up, and hopefully we could see this kid back on the field again.
So here we go.
Massillon on about?
On the 12.
And here is the substitute, Zion Pfeiffer, back in the game, the senior back, as they will run 2 fullbacks and 1-1 receiving, as Jaden Ballard and Andrew Wilson-Lamb are both on one-on-one, but they're going to fill up that pocket.
What I think they're trying to do is they're trying to get this one-on-one for, like, they do a fade and, you know, it's right there.
And you could see a little bit of the mismatch. Yes, exactly what I was about to say. As Zion Pfeiffer was going right up the middle.
For a good, decent yards. Second down, 5:34 in the first half. First half.
That will make it 3rd and 6 on their own 8. And we still have 5 minutes and 20 seconds left of the first. Longwell drops back, screen by Zion Pfeiffer, and he juggled the ball, man. And he just couldn't catch it, and just a little bit of stumbling.
He's shaking his head, but, you know.
Because he knew that he missed that opportunity for a touchdown.
Fourth down, about 6. They're going to field goal range.
Alex Bauer really doesn't miss from here, but let's just hope that he can seal the deal on this field goal.
Looks like they're coming after this ball.
And it is good. That will make it 3-0. Massillon in the lead against Gateway, as this game is tight but also exciting to watch. And now this word from Bonnie's Engravers Gallery.
For nearly 20 years, Bonnie's Engravers Gallery and Signs in downtown Massillon has been your one-stop shopping destination for all things printing. Whether it be small projects like business cards, coffee mugs, and plaques, or larger items like personalized vinyl cutouts or full-color digital imprinting. Their laser engraver is perfect for name tags and desk plates, and don't forget their large selection of trophies and photo frames. Once Bonnie's has your business logo, they can put it on just about anything. You can even bring in your own items to have personalized. Stop in today at Bonnie's Engravers Gallery and Signs.
Thank you from our sponsor, Bonnie's Engraved Gallery.
And you're happy to see 3 points on the scoreboard, but you're also a little bit sad to see that the touchdown by Zion Pfeiffer wasn't held in a little bit, and also the touchdown by Isaiah Clark that was called back.
Yes. I'm sure the Tigers fan was very disappointed, but, you know, the refs had to make the right decision, and he made the call.
And, you know, Tiger fans are always behind the Tigers no matter what happens.
We've seen that in the playoffs, too, even.
Oh, you've seen the whole city come out and show their love and respect for the Tigers, as they worked very hard to get up to that point. As Magnus Haynes is getting ready for the kick.
Coming deep. Switching sides in the back.
And that is a big boot right there.
He stopped short, about the 22-yard line.
And I don't know if y'all have seen it, but Seth Lance came in with a very lethal aggression and put a couple players on the ground.
That is a great special team player for the kickoff.
Anybody on that special teams has done a great job.
Great job. And it's like when they're coming down here, they're ready to hit, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to show the coaches why they should be on the field, why they should be the starting receiver or starting lineman or starting linebacker, safety, corner. They're trying to show every single game why they should start a new game. Another screen play, but that will be coughed up quick by Noah Richards, as he will be taken down, and that will be a tackle for loss.
The orange swarm, I say, you know.
And when Massillon sees a player catch the ball, they come in and swarm you. And that's why Massillon Tigers got the nickname Black Swarm. 4 minutes and 20 seconds in the first quarter as Massillon is leading 3-0. Bryson steps back in the pocket, has all the time. One-on-one situation.
Ooh, a little cut.
And brought down, as that will be a great game for Gateway, as that only leave them about 2 or 3 yards away from the first down.
3rd down. So here we go.
One safety in the backfield as they're gonna push this.
Let's see what
Luke
they got.
No, they changed it up. Luke Murphy dropping back a little bit. Nope, steps down. And then a fake handoff. As that was a little bit, Tobin just couldn't wrap his hands around him as the quarterback Bryson slicked his way out of his grip. So far, so good for the Massillon Tigers defenses as they're stopping the rushing game for Gateway, as Gateway only has -6 rushing yards, but Massillon only has 14 rushing yards, and we really don't see that.
Yeah, really don't. You see, the basic rundown, powerhouse right up the throat. So here we go.
He's probably going to go for the pitches. That would be a fumble. And Gateway will cover it, but that will be a no gain on the play as they will stay at the same spot that they already are. That will be 2nd and 10 for Gateway.
A little triple option, what I would say.
Here comes Seth Lance and Xavier Andrews on the field as they're going to put in a little bit of speed package in this. Seth Lance and Xavier, both very, very fast players on the team. And that's the one reason why Seth Lance is on special teams.
Yeah, super fast,
He's one of the first players every single time.
Every single time down that field, worked his butt up.
Fake handoff, he's looking
Play
back.
action.
Boom, and a big hit by both Seth Lance and Xavier Andrews, who just got on the field, as that will be 1 yard gain, and that will be 3rd and 9.
Hear them bells. It's getting loud in this stadium.
2:30 in the first. Gateway going to run trips on the left, 1 wide receiver on the right, and that will be a timeout.
Now from a word from Tower Industries.
Have a craving for great tasting Southern kitchen items and smokehouse favorites like pulled pork, smoked brisket, and hearty ribs? Then you need to take your big appetite to Angry Barbecue located in downtown Massillon. Angry Barbecue has something for everyone, including awesome appetizers, barbecue platters, specialty burgers, vegetarian choices, and lip-smacking desserts. And don't forget about Angry Barbecue's catering service for your next big event. So head on down to Angry Barbecue located at the corner of Lincoln Way and Erie Street in downtown Massillon.
Thank you from our sponsors from Angry Barbecue and Tower Industries.
And they're going to run double receiving on the left as 1 wide receiver will be on the right. Bryson steps back.
Looks deep.
All the time in the world. They're blitzing him. Oh! And almost an interception by Anthony Pedro, but the hit by Xavier Andrews on the quarterback. I know the quarterback is feeling that hit. Xavier blasted through the hole as Bryson was looking for a pass and was still in the pocket but was wide open, no blockers, nothing, and Xavier took advantage of that and got the hit off before the throw was even thrown.
So here we go, they're going for the punt. Pretty sure they're going to come for this ball,
Oh, they're going to bring the heat. Jaden Ballard in the backfield ready for the punt.
Here it comes. Ooh.
And this one doesn't look like it's to be received, as that will be a good punt around the 20-yard line. In the Tigers last week, very first play of the game for their offense, took off, throw to Jaden Ballard. He motioned over, and they said hut, and just like that, it was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown, right down the field.
By the time you even knew it, it was 55-7, and that was the game against Austin Tal-Fitch. Andy Longwell drops back, looks for the pass, might have to get out of the pocket a little bit.
Looks deep for
Jaden Ballard.
Oh. If he was there, man.
Jaden Ballard a little bit upset on the play, as you could see his shoulder pad sticking out as he wanted a call on that play.
Definitely a pass interference.
What a great play that would have been.
Vertical threat.
One of many for Jaden Ballard.
You know, ever since this guy started as a freshman, you just knew right away. You know, this guy.
There's something special about this kid.
Something special.
And the Longwell's drop back, looking for pass. Screen play on Andrew Wilson-Lamb.
Goes around.
And slips on the ground. That would have been a good play for Moore right there for Andrew if that wasn't a little bit of slip up. And that will be about 3rd and 4 on the play.
Nice little screen play. 3rd and 3.
1 minute and 26 seconds left. Steps back, looking for the pass, and might run for the play.
Looks like it's coming back. Looks like a hold. Looks like it's coming back.
We're going to wait to see what this flag is on.
Holding. Defense. Is it? Offense.
And the ref switched it up as he called defense, but then said offense.
Crowd very upset about that.
Oh, yeah, you could hear the tone switch really quick in the Massillon Tigers crowd.
Third and 17, backed up at their own end zone.
And right now in this game, Aiden Longwell has not been able to stay in the pocket and be comfortable and look for a pass as this Gateway defensive line is bringing the pressure.
Here he comes right up the middle.
Oh, and a missed catch by Jaron Hodges. A lot of mental mistakes right now for the Tigers.
Punting unit comes in. Gateway's hold it up, you know. They've been showing, you know, we're going to come in this stadium. We're going to do what we got to do. But Massillon.
And we have about 1 minute and 4 seconds left in this first quarter as the score is still 3-0. And the Tigers starting off a little bit sluggish. But no doubt in my mind will they kick up the gear and start sending shots.
So here we go, Magnus Haynes.
Great kick.
Bounce. 38-yard line.
At the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Gators.
Gators started off with a pretty good field position. Not what they wanted, but
it's going to have to do for them. So here comes the Massillon defense.
Punt. And in this game, both teams defensively have been playing fantastic.
Fantastic.
But both teams offensively have been playing very slow and probably not up to where they want to be.
It's the fact that both sides here, they want to come in here and they don't want to lose, especially Massillon. They coming up here from a big season last year. They got a lot of talent, a lot of people coming in and out. Fumble.
Oh, fumble on the play.
Massillon
and that is recovered by Massillon Tigers as Ethan Tobin gets his first fumble recovery. And just like that, for the Tigers, anything can switch. The energy, anything can switch for the Tigers.
Just like that. So here comes the Aiden Longwell. Brings out the Massillon offense and see what they got.
Before the turnover, I was going to say that these two teams are two highly great teams in both states, actually.
Both states.
Pennsylvania, they're a highly respected team.
14th.
And in Ohio, Massillon is a very known and respected team.
From everywhere,
and
worldwide.
when you guys both play each other, it's just you got to learn what is what, who is who,
so here
how
goes,
do they play. Terrence Keys breaking a couple tackles, and that will be about a first down or might be a yard shy. Like we said, you just don't know with Terrence Keys. His explosion is insane.
It's crazy, insane. I've never seen nothing like this young man. Turned up the Jets.
Terrence Keys has something always up his sleeve, man. He could break a couple of tackles and then just like that, shift you out a little bit. Make a juke move to make you miss him, or just his strength alone will run through you.
Reminds me of a young Marshawn Lynch, man.
Zion Pfeiffer, another drop pass by Zion Pfeiffer. That would have been great. Everybody really wanting Zion to be a factor in this game, as he wasn't really much of one in the Austin Fitch game.
Had a lot of blockers, but just couldn't, catch it. Here we got this one-on-one on Jaden. Keys on the bounce outside. Here the quick move. You see the quick move.
And that will be the end of the first quarter, as the score is still 3-0. Massillon Tigers hanging on to a little lead, but we will surely, hopefully, and see that lead get bigger.
Now from a word from Powell Chiropractic.
You may be able to avoid invasive back surgery and drugs with a call to Powell Chiropractic. Innovators in chiropractic care for nearly 50 years, the doctors at Powell have created the Discovery system of care for those suffering disc problems. Developed with advanced technologies not offered by most chiropractors. Avoid surgery and dangerous drugs. Call today for a free consultation and preliminary exam. The only thing you have to lose is the pain. Powell Chiropractic Clinic, located on Munson Street Northwest in Belden Village. And visit us online at powellchiropractic.com.
The road of life can take us on many journeys, some wonderful, others not so wonderful. Through Massillon AAA, you can expect the unexpected with money-saving rates on auto insurance, homeowners insurance, health insurance, and life insurance. Massillon AAA, it's more than travel, it's about traveling the road of life with the peace of mind you get from complete insurance coverage. So make sure you're insured, carry the card, and get insurance with someone you trust. Insure with AAA.
Thank you from our sponsors from Powell Chiropractic and Massillon AAA.
And Massillon in great field position and hopefully looking to get 6 out of this drive right here.
It's been a good drive for the Massillon Tigers. See what they got. 1st and 10 as we start the second quarter. At their own 25. Pistol. Outside. 20.
Terrence Keys
10,
taking a couple players
15.
with him, if not the whole team. Terrence Keys just a big player and a great athlete.
What an impact this kid's been transferring him from St. Vincent St. Mary's.
And the stats right now, Robbie Page leading the team in 2 tackles, but is tied with Preston Hodges as he has also 2 tackles, but Manny McElroy has 1 sack, 1 tackle, and then also a tackle for loss. And the defense is playing great. The offense, on the other hand, has been playing a little bit slow as Aiden Longwell is a whopping 3 for 8 for only 18 yards, and his longest pass was 7. You really don't see that from Aiden.
Not
Longwell.
really. You always really see, the long pass, the vertical threat from, the 2 duo wide receivers, Wilson Lamp and Ballard.
And they're going to fill up this big hole as Terrence is running right through it. It's still up there, and Terrence scores. Man, is this kid an animal.
A beast.
Nope, I think we could just safely say that he's a Tiger.
Tiger for sure.
Terrence Keys making the score 9-0, 10:56 in the second quarter of play.
Here comes the field goal. Oh, what a great running back from Massillon Tigers. Terrence Keys carrying this Massillon offense, doing what he's got to do to get this win.
Alex Bauer, it's up, and it is good.
Now from a word from Medicap Pharmacy.
Medicap Pharmacy on Lincoln Way West has been serving our area for over 20 years. They're your local pharmacy that cares about you and your time.
I can get them filled from 5 to 10 minutes. If I go to a chain drugstore, I may have to wait a half hour to an hour.
Enjoy their convenient drive-through service along with free delivery in the Massillon area.
Hi, I'm Chris Kingsbury, owner and pharmacist at Medicap Pharmacy. Stop in sometime soon and you can experience our fast and friendly service.
I grew up in Massillon. We're a tight-knit community. We know our neighbors. We see them Friday nights at the stadium and Saturday mornings at the grocery store. Since 1937, Progressive Chevy has been serving their neighbors, their friends, with those same values. When you do business with Progressive Chevrolet, you invest in more than a car. You invest in our community. Progressive Chevrolet, they're just good people.
Thank you from our sponsors from Medicap Pharmacy and Progressive Chevrolet.
And Terrence Keys ran through the hole and had about 2 or 3 Gateway Gators on him and still dragged them.
Looks like a young number 8 slipped. But Terrence Keys, he's been a good impact on this Massillon Tiger offense. He's been doing what he's got to do, consistently in and out.
A lot of people spectacle on Terrence Keys when he first got here. If he was going to fill in the shoes for Jameer Thomas, the great running back for the Tigers. As
not just great, just phenomenal.
He was a different type of player. It was a want and need type of situation. You wanted him, you needed him. You wanted him, you needed him. He was the player that no matter where on the field he was, wide receiver, running back, linebacker, defensive end, he made a play. And Terrence Keys so far so good in these last 2-3 games.
Little screen play. 5, 10, 15, 25-yard line.
Luke Murphy rarely misses any tackles. Once he gets his hands on you, he's probably not going to let go. He's a big hitter.
He's going to wrap you up, and he's going to take you down.
Bryson in the backfield, trips to the left, 1-on-1 situation with Isaiah Robertson on the right. Bryson looking for it. Got to get out of the pocket, and a big hit again by Woolard.
They're letting a lick on these Gateway players.
Bryson, he's not afraid to bounce out of the pocket. He's not afraid to take a hit, as that was a big hit by Caden Woolard. And this quarterback, you could tell that he's been hit a lot, but he could take the hits. He can get back up. He can keep going. He could show why he's a very important leader on this team. And that was a very long pass. TJ Williams will catch the catch, and that will be TJ's first interception of the year. The junior got off of a rough start as he had an injury.
What a great read by TJ Williams.
TJ Williams had an injury in his last preseason game, had made him miss 2 straight regular season games, and boy, oh boy, does it seem good. Does it seem good to see him back on the field? And there is a flag on the play, and that will be on Gateway. 9 minutes and 54 seconds in the second quarter. And here comes the Massillon's offense, who just scored with Terrence Keys.
Looks like they're switching it up on the field now. Bringing out Zion Williams.
I think you meant to say Zion Pfeiffer. Zion Williamson is actually a NBA basketball player for the Pelicans, but Zion Pfeiffer and Terrence Keys both on the field. Zion Pfeiffer motions over to the right. Terrence Keys with the handoff, bounces out of the holes, and will be wrapped up pretty shortly for about a gain of 1 or 2. But man, TJ Williams.
I mean, what a start from this Massillon. It's slow start, don't get me wrong, slow start. But they came back, and, you know, they showed up. Good read by TJ Williams.
And he waited. He knew the pass was overthrown. He didn't even try to cover the receiver.
He just went for it.
As he knew the pass was going to get right to him, all he had to do was jump up and grab it with his hands. That's all he had to do. And boy, oh boy, did he do that. Longwell.
Blitz.
Dropping back. And that's a fumble on the play, and that will be recovered by Gateway. And man, is this Tutu Brown is just a freak of nature.
Different type of player, just like that. The atmosphere.
Different type of players make different type of plays, and I'll just say they'll be great plays.
So here comes this Gateway offense. That was a great play.
And it's sad to see the offense of the Tigers just get off like that, especially off of
interception,
off of a fumble for Aiden Longwell, as Aiden has been all over the pocket, out of the pocket. As he's been all over the place, as the offensive line just needs to start stepping up and start blocking. But they've been great up till now. Let's show if they can make these adjustments and actually get it done. Fake handoff. Jet sweep to number 4. He has room.
25 to 20, 15.
And that will be a tackle on the play, and Gateway close to scoring their first touchdown.
Here comes this Gateway offense, running it right down the throat.
And wrapped up pretty quick by Ethan Tobin as he made another great play.
Ethan Tobin.
Tobin with a fumble recovery and a sack. This kid is playing very great right now. Hopefully they can keep these guys off of the field and out of scoring a touchdown, and at the bare minimum, a field goal. 8 minutes and 5 seconds left, and that would seem to be a timeout on the field.
Now a sponsor from Friends and Family Credit Union.
Welcome to Friends and Family Credit Union, where we believe every member is a friend of the family.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County. We provide financial needs in the most reasonable and cost-effective way. What are you waiting for? Stop in one of our locations today to become a friend of the family.
Thank you from our word from Friends and Family Credit Union.
Back on the field, we'll see another adjustment as Seth Lance and Xavier Andrews back on the field. You got any words about Xavier or Seth and how they contributed so far in this game?
This special team kickoff return team, both, they've been excellent the whole season. And it's like they're coming down this field straight away. They're wrapping them up behind the 20-yard line. It's like, and then the defense, you know, they're about to score, but still, it's third down, you know, third down and 5. Let's see what they got. Let's see what they can do.
With 7 minutes and 40 seconds left, the Tigers are looking to stop this Gateway Gators team from scoring a touchdown, and you can hear the crowd getting hyped up and behind the Tigers and hopefully stopping this as they're doing another jet sweep. But they're going to look for the pass, but he was going to run it in. That was supposed to be a jet sweep pass play, but he was wide open that he said, I might as well just run this ball. And he seems to be a little bit shaken up on the play as he's limping back over on the side, back to where his spot is. That is number 5, Jaden Hurt.
First down. Here we go.
Here we go. The Tigers going to get in the middle. They're going to pocket it up. They're going to fill it up. Another jet sweep, but they're going to do a middle handoff, and and that seems to.
Tigers have it.
Another fumble recovery for the Tigers, and just like that, the game has switched sides.
The momentum.
And just by the reaction of Robbie Page, you could see them already recovering the ball. He had the confidence. He said, man, we got this ball. There's no point of even looking at it.
Yes, sir. Got the defense off the field. Now it's our offense. You know, the defense has stepped up for this Massillon defense. They've done what they got to do. So many opportunities they're taking control over.
Exactly. With 3 turnovers, one by Isaiah Clark, one by TJ Williams, and another one, I don't know who it was, but another fumble recovery. And the Tigers, this is more turning into a defensive game. So whoever's defense is going to come out and grit and play harder, that's probably the team that's going to win this game, and special teams also. But we can already tell who special teams is playing with more heart right now, and that is the Massillon Tigers. Gateway is playing great. Do not get me wrong. They're playing as hard as they possibly can, but after losing Sony on their wide receiving core, you could just tell this stuff hasn't been the same. As Jaden Ballard is wide open, and he's going down the field, and he could go all the way. The Tigers with another 6 on the board by the remarkable and phenomenal Jaden Ballard.
Just like that, Jaden Ballard committed to the O-State, and you can see clearly why.
You cannot guard this kid one-on-one. It is impossible to guard this kid.
Vertical threat. This man is fast.
The last man that I personally seen that could do that and could go down the field and actually make plays like that, I would have to say either Tyree, like you said, or the late and great Devin Smith.
Devin Smith, no doubt. You see what he's doing for the Cowboys.
6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the second quarter as Alex Bauer's kick is up, and it is good. That will make the score 17-0.
Now we're sponsored from Buffalo Wild Wings in Massillon.
Your man cave is a lie.
It's not a masculine refuge, it's a basement in your wife's house. Caves don't have frilly craft store signs. Yell about it. In your man cave, no one can hear you scream. Wake up! Head upstairs and get to B-dubs, where the kegerators are just called taps, the wall color is TVs, and the wings taste like freedom. Also, your friends actually like coming here. Buffalo Wild Wings. Roar!
The Boys and Girls Club of Massillon has been at the forefront of youth development, instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence. The greatest contributions to the lives of our youth, our communities, our nation, and the world are the life lessons taught every moment of every hour of every club day. The youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow. Great futures start here.
Sponsor from Buffalo Wild Wings in Massillon and Massillon Boys and Girls Club.
And special teams has, we've been saying this whole night so far, as they have been doing great. But let's finally talk about the receiving core. Jaden Ballard, Andrews Lamp. But let's talk about Jaden Ballard. This man, you cannot guard him one-on-one. You have seen it over and over and over again. You cannot do that to that type of player. That's why he committed to O State so early.
Yeah.
You could see what he does. Don't get cocky in your head saying, we could take this kid on because we're the 14th in the state. You got to step up your game. You got to play coverage. You got to do what you got to do to eliminate that deep threat, because Aiden Longwell has an arm. He can make that pass, most definitely, without a doubt. And the catch can be made by any receiver. Do you have any words on that?
Well, to add to that, if you have this man one-on-one, it's unstoppable to guard, because you got a mismatch on one side, mismatch on the other side, Andrew on one side, Jaden on the other. It's just unstoppable. It's so good. And, along with Aiden Longwell, his arm, if you give this man time just to throw the ball down the field, automatically every time. Hit hard.
And not just hit hard. He was eliminated by Isaiah Robertson as his feet left the ground like a princess.
He's hyped. Probably a little wind knocked out of him.
A great tackle, great fundamental tackle by Isaiah Robertson.
All clean. Now we're sponsored from your pizza shop.
Serving the Massillon area since the 1960s, your pizza shop, located on Massillon's west side, has great tasting pizza and a whole lot more. Their large menu includes pizza, wings, pressure-fried chicken, oven-baked subs, and much more. Enjoy their hearty buffet Thursday through Sunday. Don't forget their convenient drive-through window and delivery service. Be sure to visit any one of their numerous locations in Northeast Ohio. When you're ready for great pizza and more, stop into your pizza shop, located on Massillon's west side.
Sergeant Clean's Car Wash in downtown Massillon is your one-stop car cleaning headquarters. Formerly Yance Car Wash, Sergeant Clean's is veteran-owned and is proud to now be part of the Massillon community. Sergeant Clean's offers unlimited monthly plans and free vacuums starting at under $20. Their friendly and hardworking team members are ready to make your car washing experience the best ever. Drive on into Sergeant Clean's Car Wash on 1st Street in Massillon.
Thank you from our sponsor from your pizza shop and Sergeant Clean's Car Wash.
And man, oh man, is Isaiah Robertson representing that number from Tyree Broyles from last year as he laid the wood out. Isaiah Robertson turning up the crowd a little bit after the hit. You could see the energy just come off the kid. He knew he made that play, and he knew without a doubt he was going to have people in the stands up on their feet.
We just hope this kid was okay. He looks okay. He's walking up, 1st and 10 in the 30. This defense, they showed up.
Especially in the second quarter, they showed up.
But, you know, second half is everything. We're still talking the second quarter. And this Massillon Stadium is getting loud.
The second half is everything in a football game, as you can come off the first half as looking like a great team, but in the second half just lose the lead. Like, for example, Atlanta Falcons and New England Patriots. And that pass was a little bit overthrown to the receiver, number 4, Patrick Body, as Bryson was looking for that open pass to him. And
you know, this defense, they've locked up their pass game. They've been showing them what we got, what they got to do, get out of this. And it's, you know, 4th down, 3 and out. Ballard back to receive the punt.
And people are already saying block that punt as, man, could we do that if we wanted to?
Yes, yes. You know, they're going to,
Finally gets that punt off.
Little roll. About the 31-30.
And Massillon just today coming out to hit. We have seen some hits.
Just the beginning of the year, from the, you know, the start, the end, we just been hitting.
And it is still 17-0 as this quarter is winding down with only 4 minutes and 54 seconds left. Gateway trying to at least get some points on the board for the Tigers, for the Gators. Terrence Keys gets the ball, bounces out, gains a lot of yards off of that one, as that will be a yard shy.
They're going to run this clock down, looks like it. Got another one-on-one with Jaden Ballard. Terrence Keys in the backfield. We got a flag. I think the Tigers had a little head start. Yep.
That'll be a false start on the Tigers, and mental mistakes like that you just don't want.
Yeah, you don't want those, and, you know, every penalty counts, you know. Even if it comes down to the end of the game, all those penalty counts.
They accumulate over time. They pile up. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the second quarter, and the one team that the Tigers played last year was East St. Louis. East St. Louis was a dominant team.
Dominant team. It was a good game.
As
it's
Aiden Longwell will be tackled for about a gain of 2 yards. But as I was talking about East St. Louis was a dominant team. They were very aggressive. But what they lacked in was discipline. They had over 160 yards in penalties. And you just don't want you don't want to make those type of mental mistakes. And the Tigers and Gateway, both teams, if you want to be in a game, you just don't make mistakes like that.
Yeah. And like, see here, you got Massillon back. They're looking deep. Blitz. Ballard. 40. 50. 45. 30.
Ballard, man, is this kid exciting to watch. He's like an electric show. He just gives sparks off every time he just touches the ball. But another player is going to be injured and shaken up on Gateway.
Now from our sponsor from Kathy Catazaro, Perry for Mayor.
Mayor Kathy Catazaro Perry. When Mayor Kathy took office, the city was in the red. Now it's in the black with budget surpluses. Our mayor continues to invest in our city by paving roads, updating equipment, and reinventing our downtown. Mayor Kathy is making us safe with a new ER, fire station, and police and fire equipment. Plus, she's working hard with businesses to create and retain jobs. Mayor Kathy Catanzaro-Perry.
The Music Shop on Erie Street North in Massillon is ready to assist anyone in Stark County and surrounding communities. The Music Shop has a great selection of instruments for sale. Not ready to buy? See their wide variety of instrument rentals. Do you need a repair? They'll do anything from touch-up work to full overhauls. In some cases, same-day service is available. See their upstairs recording studio for small or large studio projects. Visit the Music Shop in Massillon and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Thank you from our sponsors from Kathy Catanzaro-Perry for Mayor and the Music Shop.
And Jaden Ballard giving the Tigers great field position.
Great field position from the Tigers 15. Shotgun. Hand on to Terrence Keys, minimum game. Maybe a yard or two.
And the Tigers slowly but surely getting ahead against Gateway as they have 8 first downs. Gateway has 7. The Tigers have 46 rushing yards. Gateway has 23. And Massillon has 146 passing yards and Gateway with only 63. Can't you tell that the Tigers are they're not as fast as they usually are?
Yeah, but they're showing these Gateway what's up, what we got to do, you know. And here we go. Gun, shotgun. Incomplete to Wilson Lamb. A little slant route.
2 minutes and 26 seconds, and that will stop the clock on the incomplete play as that will become 3rd and 9 for the Tigers.
So here we go.
With the ball on the 13-yard line.
Offense coming up to the line. Terrence Keys in the backfield. One-on-one. Looking for that one-on-one option. Touchdown.
And that will be an incomplete pass.
As it's dropped.
As Andrew Wilson-Lamb just couldn't hold on to it. And that was great defense by number 2, Shane Thrift for the Gateway. He had his fingertips on it, he had his hands on it, but just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Good defensive play. 4th and 9 on the 14th. We'll make this 20-0 if they make it. Good.
And another good kick by Alex Bauer, as that will make it 20-0 for Massillon. 2 minutes and 19 seconds in the second quarter.
Now from a word from Massillon Quick Print.
A Massillon staple for over 40 years, Massillon Quick Print is your one-stop shop for all your printing needs. Before you shop the internet, come downtown to see Massillon Quick Print first. Experience their top-notch customer service and offset printing capabilities. They also specialize in copy services, print media, brochures, invitations, and much more. Visit Massillon Quick Print on 1st Street Northeast in downtown Massillon.
There was a time when 10 miles to the gallon was acceptable. Today's 40-plus mile-per-gallon cars weren't even in the rearview mirror back then. Of course, this Lennox air conditioner wasn't on the radar either. It's solar ready, the quietest, most energy-efficient air conditioner you can own. It's time to live in the now.
Call Reliable Heating and Cooling for the most advanced technology in heating and air conditioning. When you're ready to live in the now, call Reliable Heating and Cooling.
Get up to $1,600 in rebates or special financing.
Thank you from our sponsor from Massillon Quick Print and Reliable Heating and Cooling.
Magnus Haynes off with the kick. Oh! And a big hit by TJ Williams, and the crowd a little bit upset as that might be a flag on him.
Which I think that's a clean hit right there. It's, no fair catch. Tiger fans do not like this at all.
You can hear the booing outside to where everybody's tailgating at, and this is just crazy. The Tiger fans are just upset with the play call. Let me rephrase that. The call on the play.
Here we go. Looks like it's going to be 45-yard line. Here comes this Gateway offense. First down and 10 on their own 45.
Gateway with 2 backs in the backfield, and they're probably going to do the fake handoff and keep it.
Try to do that speed option. Here we
The
go.
same play they ran about 3 or 4 times so far. But got a first down off of it, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
This Gateway offense, they're running it up the gun. They're killing them with this option. Trying to get on the board. They're trailing 20-0.
Gateway right now just trying to get at least 3, 6, any type of points on the
Pass, looks deep.
right now. As they're just not trying to go in this half, into the second half with no points, as that will be very disappointing to the team. A minute 40 in the first half of play.
And we see a lot of defensive plays from the Massillon defense. They've been stepping up, showing what this Gateway offense, you're not going to come in our stadium, show them what's up. So here we go. Handoff, Johnson, nothing.
And these players on the field right now, the Tigers defense, man, they're playing with some swag, let me say. They're playing with some swag, and they're looking good while they're hitting, getting fumble recoveries, interceptions, defense coverage, anything you can name. They're just playing with that type of fashion, like, hey, we're here, and we're going to show you why we're here.
They're not the defending, state champs for nothing. Last year it may not have been, the best, but,
The state, yeah, like you said, state runner-ups, they lost to a very, very respectable and great Hoban team. That team was very good, and Massillon was excellent. It's just that when you lose players like Jameer Thomas, Seth Jefferson, Maxwell Turner, those are big players.
Players
that were on your defense the whole year, and you lose them in the state championship game. And that was almost another interception.
What a good, this defense. It's all about defense,
Like they said, offense wins games, defense wins championships. And right now, the Tigers have a lot of defense.
They're showing up.
40 seconds left in this first half of play, as it is 4th and 8, and the Gateway is going for it.
So let's see what this Gateway offense got. 4th down at their 8 on their own 25. 26. Back to throw. 4th down. Pressure.
Has to move out of the pocket.
First down. At the 14th yard line, looks like.
33 seconds left in the second quarter, as the Tigers defense are looking to get a quick stop, not trying to get Gateway on the point, get points on the board, as Gateway is trying to fight their way into this end zone and at least get 6 on the board.
Shotgun.
Fake handoff, screen play.
Up the middle.
One-on-one with Murph.
Out of bounds. Clock stops at 17 seconds left.
The Tigers back against the wall right now, but this is what the defense, this is what they train for. This is what they practice for. They practice for these type of moments. They want to feel the pressure. They want to be in these type of moments to show, like, hey, you can get here, but I guarantee you that you won't score. But let's just hope that Gateway
can score and take an opportunity of this chance right now.
Massillon
they got a
trying to hold on, and Gateway trying to get out.
Massillon.
And that will be a timeout on the Tigers.
Now from a word from Buell and Oliveri Insurance.
1 minute, you're out there living life to the fullest. The next thing you know, you've got sweeping changes to make and your family's future to think about. Talk to a Grange independent agent about how to save by putting all of your insurance with Grange, protecting your possessions and the ones you love. When things zig instead of zag.
Buell and Oliveri Insurance is your Grange independent agent in Massillon. For auto, home, life, or business insurance, call or visit our website today.
Now from a word from, thank you from our sponsor from Buell and Oliveri Insurance.
That is, Tigers are in the lead 20-0. And with 17 seconds left, Tigers their backs against the wall right now. They're trying to stop. And Noah, you can tell that Gateway, they're going in and they're trying to get this touchdown fast.
Yeah. Here we go. Screenplay, cut back. Down to the 5-yard line.
10 seconds left on the clock, and that was a very good move by number 8.
Another timeout, Gateway. Now from a word from Cosmo's Grill.
If you're searching for great tasting food in a fun, cozy atmosphere, then be sure to visit Cosmo's Grill in downtown Massillon. Enjoy lunch or dinner with family, friends, and coworkers. Cosmo's Grill has a large upstairs room too, perfect for family gatherings, receptions, and class reunions. And then there's the food, your favorite appetizers, soups, salads, entrees, and desserts. Don't forget their wonderful wood fire pizza. It's amazing. Visit Cosmo's Grill on 1st Street in downtown Massillon.
Thank you from our sponsors from Cosmo's Grill.
It is about 3rd and 2 from the first, but 3 and about 5 from the end zone. With 10 seconds left on the clock, 20-0, this Gateway team is looking to get some points on the board, but the Massillon crowd going to go wild because they're trying to get this team not to score.
And this stadium is loud. Touchdown.
And it is incomplete, they're saying. His foot was out of bounds on the catch, but that was a great catch. And that is 7 seconds left.
And he worked. He worked. Pedro on the end right there. It's 4th down.
4th and 2 from the first, 4th and 5 from the end zone, 7 seconds. And this would be this Gateway team.
It could be a big play for this Gateway team coming out the second half.
Very, very big play. This could be a very impactful play for this Gateway team.
So let's see if they can execute.
It is 4th and 2nd.
And it is loud, and the Tigers are chanting.
And the fans are getting up on their feet.
The student section is going crazy.
The fans are getting up on their feet, ready to give all their support.
Here we go.
Motion's number 8. The quarterback running. Scrambles.
No.
It is down, and that will be turnover on downs with 2 seconds left. The Tigers defense, goal line defense, but Manny McElroy looking a little bit shaken up.
Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Wish for the best.
Manny just with a little limp right now.
Now the fans ain't happy with this. I think it's not a good call, but you know, one play to do this, it's all or nothing.
And here it is. Here it is.
In the stadium.
Here it is.
First and 10. They call
and
a timeout.
Another timeout by the Tigers. And the Tigers, the defensive coaches,
they've been stepping up and away. Now from a word from Expert Audio Collision.
For nearly 40 years, Expert Auto Collision has been serving Stark County with premium customer service and collision repair. Bring your wrecked vehicle and they'll immediately get to work with you and your insurance company to get your vehicle back to pre-accident condition. Expert Auto Collision's professional crew has the experience and the drive to bring your damaged vehicle back to life.
Don't let an accident get your goat. Come see me, Tara, at Expert Auto Collision, the only female-owned and operated collision repair center in Northeast Ohio.
Expert Auto Collision, where we meet good people by accident.
Thank you from our sponsor from Expert Auto Collision.
My fault, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but man, could you hear this crowd right now going crazy.
Here we go, first.
And that is touchdown Gateway.
Touchdown Gateway. And what's the signal? What's the call?
And the ref's a little bit confused. And Manny McElroy on the ground, and wow, this could be a factor and a big impact to this Tigers defense.
What a tragic blow to this Tiger defense. He's been a great impact on this defense, and I hope for the best for him right now.
Just hope he could shake this off and just get up. And
he looks solid.
And right now he's up. And it looked like the refs were a little bit confused on the play call. And that will be 6-20. Shall I say 20-6?
High snap.
The kick is up, and it is no good. And that will be 20-6. Massillon heading into halftime with a big lead, but hopefully they'll come out stronger than what they looked like in the first. And hopefully Gateway comes out stronger than what they looked like also.
Yeah. Now from a word from Angry Barbecue.
Have a craving for great tasting Southern kitchen items and smokehouse favorites like pulled pork, smoked brisket, and hearty ribs? Then you need to take your big appetites at Angry Barbecue located in downtown Massillon. Angry Barbecue has something for everyone, including awesome appetizers, barbecue platters, specialty burgers, vegetarian choices, and lip-smacking desserts. And don't forget about Angry Barbecue's catering service for your next big event. So head on down to Angry Barbecue, located at the corner of Lincoln Way and Erie Street in downtown Massillon.
Thank you from our sponsor from Angry Barbecue.
And now to welcome the 2019-2020 Massillon Tigers Swing Band.
And now, it's showtime. Under the direction of Jason Neal, assisted by Jen Smith-Heisler, Chris Nussbaum, Jim Unferdorfer, James Gates, and Lauren Foster. Led onto the field by drum major Brandon Johnson and Obi the Tiger, Ben MacArthur. This is the 2019 edition of the Massillon Tigers Swing Band. With a Massillon tradition since 1938. Fanfare, Tiger Rag, and Carry On. The Tiger Swing Band begins their 5th new halftime show this season with the Doobie Brothers classic hit, Long Train Runnin'. in our show tonight, we'd like to take this opportunity to recognize the hard work and dedication of our Massillon Majorette line. The line this season is under the direction of Miss Lauren Foster. Our 2019 Massillon Majorettes are Maddie McEnany, Katie Snodgrass, Kaylee Haddad, Molly Hodge, and Riley Cecil. Now enjoy an encore performance of the Aretha Franklin hit song, Think.
Ladies and gentlemen, Washington High School Student Council is pleased to present the crowning of this year's Fall Homecoming Queen. From 26 candidates sponsored by various student organizations, 5 young ladies were elected by their peers to be this year's homecoming court. The student body then voted to select this year's homecoming queen from these 5. After introducing each member of the court, I will be announcing the 2019 Fall Homecoming Queen. Student Council would like to thank the Washington High School Alumni Association for sponsoring tonight's event and for donating the flowers and tiaras for our court. The following alumni members are assisting us on the field tonight. Tom Season from the class of 1967. Linda Blickendorfer-Wechter from the class of 1970. Nancy McComas Job from the class of 81. Joan Moore Wassity from the class of 1977. And Frank Hill from the class of 2018. Thank you, alumni. We appreciate your support and your participation. And now, Washington High family and friends, your 2019 homecoming court. Our first member is Miss Annabelle Rolig. Annabelle is the daughter of Tom Rolig and Faith Rolig. Tonight, she represents the Teaching Professions program, whose instructor is Mrs. Karen Dietrich. Annabelle is being escorted by fellow Teaching Professions senior, Jaron Hodges. As an athlete, Annabelle is a Tiger cheerleader and on the gymnastics team. She is also a member of National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, Educators Rising, Student Council, and serves as the Secretary of Senior Advisory Board. Miss Annabelle Rolig. The second court member is Miss Emma Bachtel. Emma is the daughter of Matt and Stacy Bachtel, and tonight she represents the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, whose advisor is Mr. Sam Studer. Emma is escorted this evening by fellow FCA member, her brother, Jack Bachtel. Emma is the president of Student Council and is a leader in the community as well, leading the Joy Dance team at Faith Community Fellowship. Emma is a member of National Honor Society, volunteers at the Lions Lincoln Theater, and dances with the pre-pro, not-for-profit dance company, Ballet La Rue. She is also currently full-time enrolled as a post-secondary student at the University of Akron. Miss Emma Bachtel. Miss Allie Shannon is our next court member. Allie is the daughter of John Altoff and Felicia Shannon, and tonight she represents the girls' tennis team coached by Mr. Brian Manweiler. Allie is a student in the WHS Exercise Science program and is escorted by fellow program student Keaton Brown. Allie is the captain of the tennis team and is also the fundraising coordinator of the Senior Advisory Board. She is a member of National Honor Society as well as National Technical Honor Society and a member of the Pep Club. Miss Allie Shannon. Next of our court is Olivia Musey. Olivia is the daughter of Tim and Christy Musey. Tonight, Olivia is sponsored by the Massillon Tiger Swing Band. Directors of the high school bands are Mr. Jason Neal and Mrs. Jen Smith-Heisler. Olivia's escort this evening is fellow senior bandsman Trevor Hirschberger. As a student leader, Olivia is a section and squad leader in the spring band, president of National Honor Society, and vice president of Student Council. She is also a member of the Pep Club and Senior Advisory. She performs in the Jazz Orchestra, on stage in the school musical productions, and with Starlight School of Dance. Miss Olivia Musey. The final member of the 2019 Fall Homecoming Court is Lauren Brown. Lauren is the daughter of Steve and Tiffany Brown and represents the exercise science program taught by Mr. Siverlin. Lauren's escort this evening is Aiden Longwell. As an athlete, Lauren is the captain of the cheerleading squad, a member of the gymnastics team, and of the track team. She is also a member of National Honor Society, National Technical Honor Society, and Senior Advisory Board. Miss Lauren Brown. And now, to crown this year's homecoming queen, please welcome back the Fall Homecoming Queen of 2018, Miss Tamia Broyles. Ladies and gentlemen, your Fall 2019 Homecoming Queen is Olivia Musey. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your attention this evening. Also, thank you, Mr. Jason Neal and Mrs. Jen Smith-Heisler, for your assistance with tonight's presentation. A special thank you to the Massillon Tiger Booster Club for hosting our court members in the East Press Box. And again, thank you, our Alumni Association, and a special thanks to you, the Massillon community, for your support of our students and our schools.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 edition of the Massillon Tigers Swing Band. Carry on for Massillon.
Now sponsors from our YMCA.
Hi, my name is Jim Stanford. I'd like to welcome you to the YMCA of Western Starr County, where we have been serving our community for almost 100 years.
Everybody is welcome at the YMCA, regardless of their inability to pay.
This is where you get strong, and we'll help you do that.
Welcome to the Massillon YMCA Child Care, where we offer full-day preschool, before and after school in the Massillon and Perry School District, as well as summer camp.
You can do it all here at the YMCA.
My name is Jaden Wilson, and you're watching Massillon Tiger football only on WHS-TV.
The eye of the tiger.
Now a word, thank you from our sponsor from Massillon YMCA. Everyone here at WHS would like to thank the following sponsors for the financial support allowing us to bring tonight's game. Heating Reliable and Cooling, Bonnie's and Graves Gallery, Cosmo's Grill, Buell and Oliveri Insurance, Expert Auto Collision, Tower Industries, Discount Tire Outlet, Friends and Family Credit Union, Massillon YMCA, Stark State College, Downtown Massillon Association, Massillon AAA, Progressive Chevrolet, Progressive Jeep Dodge Ram, Kathy Cadizero Perry for Mayor, Sergeant Clean's Car Wash, Angry Barbecue, Medicap Pharmacy, Buffalo Wild Wings in Massillon, WHS Alumni Association, Your Pizza Shop, Massillon Quick Print, Mercy Cancer Center, Home Appliance, The Music Shop, Erie Street Pub, Powell Chiropractic, Massillon Boys and Girls Club, and MCTV.
Tune in every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. for the Nate Moore Show on WHS-TV. Each week, Coach Moore reviews the previous game and looks ahead to the next opponent. Plus, you'll meet and hear from a Tiger player. Watch the Nate Moore Show every Wednesday night at 7:30 p.m. on WHS-TV. Find us on MCTV, channels 611 and 11. Now, a little bit of recap on the first half of play. Aiden Longwell was 5 for 12, 146 yards. Didn't really get anything started, until the second quarter.
The second quarter is when it came, and we knew it was coming, and it came slowly but gradually but surely.
Yeah, and you got Jada Ballard, who only had 3 catches so far, but then that second and third catch set him off. Then he had a touchdown, and then he had like a 40, 50-yard run all the way from their 20. They were backed up on. Terrence Keys, who took off for 61 yards for 11 number of carries, averaging 5.5 yards per carry. And that's just, man, like.
It's incredible what this young boy's doing. For this Massillon offense, he's, a leader, obviously. He's got what it takes, and etc.
Let's get on the defensive side of the ball. Preston Hodges came to play today, boys. He has 4.5 tackles, along with Luke Murphy, who's, let's be honest, he's always on the board for the most tackles. 4.5 tackles for Luke Murphy. Robbie Page, No problem there with Robbie Page. There's nothing you can say bad about Robbie Page. 3 tackles, and you have Ethan Tobin, who has 2 tackles, 1 sack, and 1.5 sacks for 1.5 tackles for loss, as I should say. And the defensive side of the ball has been playing great. They have over 3 forced turnovers, and this team, man, is just, this defensive team and the special teams also is just playing a different type of football.
Different breed, you would say.
And Gateway needs to respond fast. They had a quick 6, missed the extra point, and let's hope that this Tiger offense came ready to play the second half.
So here we go, 1st and 10 at their own 20.
And back in the same formation with Anthony Pedro, Jaden Ballard on the right side. Andrew Wilson-Lamp with the one-on-one situation. Terrence Keys and Zion Pfeiffer both in the game, but Terrence in the backfield behind Aiden Longwell. Zion Pfeiffer as fullback as he motions over to the right. Aiden Longwell in shotgun formation, drops back, gets a handoff to Terrence Keys. Terrence Keys bounces up the middle, gets a little bit hit, and is that about a gain of 6 or 7 on the play.
Soon as this man gets the ball, you can see the jets on this man. They're fast, you know, he's nimble, quick. You know, with all that speed, you know, you have to worry that he don't trumble over himself, you know?
And the explosion that Terrence Keys has as a player is just great itself. This kid can start off by jogging, hits the hole as hard as he possibly can, and he's off to the races, folks.
A little screenplay.
Jaden Ballard.
First down.
First down and a little bit more. And Noah, what would you say about this offensive line from the first half?
The first half, there was a lot of pressure on this offensive line. Really a lot. You know, Aiden moving in and out the pocket. You know, that fumble. You know, a lot to say about that. But as the score sees, you know, it's 26. We'll see how this offense keeps going and proceeds as the game goes through. You know, the second half's always the best. You know, never let in from, you know, this Gateway defense.
And so far, as I'm looking along the field, it seems that Manny McElroy is on the trainer's cart. And, folks, that's a scary sight to see because he's by the trainer's cart, as I should say. That's a scary sight to see because Manny McElroy is the heart and soul of that defensive line. Let's not that he's the train. He makes everything happen. This offensive line, Gateway's offensive line, has to make plays. Because if they don't make plays, Manny is going to be back there every time. That's why that quarterback's always moving as fast as he can because that defensive line is just too hectic.
Yeah, too hectic. It's in and out. They just know what's going to go down.
Terrence Keys still up.
Tackle.
Terrence so far hasn't really been tackled. He's been, you know, dragged by his shirt or like pushed around a little bit, and then he'll hit a hole and then come out and then trip or something like that. Terrence Keys hasn't really been tackled this game so far as we can see. He's just been like, you know, tripped up or something like that. Trips over on the right for the Tigers as Andrew Wilson-Lamp will take on one-on-one coverage. Aiden Longwell in the shotgun formation with Terrence Keys. Aiden Longwell looking, passes over to Terrence. Terrence, misses one.
Wrapped up at the 33-yard line. Third and 6 on their own 37, excuse me. 10:26 left in the third quarter.
Ball is on the 34-yard line with 10 minutes and 15 seconds left. The Massillon offense looking to get something started, at least try to get a first down on this first drive of this opening half. Aiden Longwell drops back and is looking for a pass, a little bit pressure, and throws a deep one, folks. This is to Andrew Wilson-Lamp and is incomplete. Aiden Longwell took a big hit by number 55, and this offensive line just still letting pressure be put on the quarterback, and that's the number one thing you don't want to happen as an offensive lineman. You don't want your quarterback to get hit.
See, if I was the quarterback right now, I'd get your team together, you know, talk it out, work through the problems, do what you got to do, and,
And you want to stay focused.
Stay focused. And, this is what the Massillon offense has got to do continuously in and out to get this win.
Isaiah Roberson over on the right side, as you can see, as he's about to put pressure on this kicker, the kick returner, as the ball will roll a good amount.
What a decent kick.
And that is around, I think I could say, the 14-yard line.
A good roll on that kick by Magnus Haynes.
And we are back at it with the Tigers defense back on the field. I know you guys you really just don't want Gateway to do what they did in the end of the second half, in the end of the second quarter, how they just went downfield so easily and swiftly and aggressive, as I could say. Hand off to number 8, and that will be brought down by number 78, C.J. Harris.
It looks like Manny's not going to be coming back today.
And, yeah, I'm looking on the sideline, too, and I don't think Manny's going to come back from this game.
Low slap, handoff, outside.
And brought down by Benjamin Kriegbaum, number 1, the senior linebacker. And you guys, and what people really don't know is that Ben Kriegbaum led in tackles last year. He is a great linebacker.
A strong individual. Strong
very,
man.
very, very strong. He can go up against somebody that is about 6'6", 250. And still put a little bit of pressure on him. And the quarterback just running. And they're just leaving this quarterback wide open to run like he won't take it.
They need like a spy man or something in this linebacker right in the middle linebacker or something, just to keep an eye on this quarterback, because
exactly
he's just too fast for him, and he's just like a little Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson.
Like you said, a QB spy, yeah. Michael Vick and Lamar Jackson, is that a little bit too much? Maybe. But that is C.J. Harris back again with Corey Campbell. That will be a sack.
I think
both the senior and the junior.
C.J. Harris for the substitution for Manny McElroy.
That's a good substitution. C.J. Harris is a great player. Don't get me wrong. C.J. Harris is a great player. But Manny McElroy, when you look on the field, you're like, I got to guard him all night. And Manny's just the type of dude that you can't take it on for 4 quarters, 12 minutes every quarter. You can't do that. You can't take on a player that's that physical, too.
Yeah.
But C.J. Harris, he's quick, he's strong. He knows how to get back there. And don't get it wrong. He knows how to hit too. He's not scared of no pain. He'll keep on hitting you. But Manny McElroy, that's a huge loss for the defensive line for the Massillon Tigers. It is around 7 minutes and 14 seconds left.
3rd down and 14 on 24-yard line. Park fake. Caught.
And a missed tackle.
Another.
But brought down by Isaiah Robertson, and the hit on the quarterback. Jeez Louise, Ben Kriegbaum.
But he still was able to get that ball off in time to get the 1st down to make a play.
The quarterback doing what he got to do to be able to move his team down the field. No matter, some quarterbacks would have been scared and try to run away, not throw the ball. Some quarterbacks would have probably threw it away, but he threw the ball in that type of pressure and made the 1st down. And I gotta give a quarterback like that some props.
2nd and 8. 6:12 left on the clock.
It's 2nd and 8 on the 44.
2 receivers right, 1 left.
Quarterback drops.
Looks back, drops back. Got a catch.
Tackle on the play by Robbie Page.
It's a first down. You know, this defense, it's not holding up, man. There's something about it that's like escalated. First and 10 on the 45, 5:38 left on the 3rd quarter. Snap. Looks back. Screen play. Flag. Flag down. Looks a little shaken up. Looks like a hold.
Holding, 15 off offense, 10.
They're moving backwards instead of forwards.
They're saying what Gateway wants. They want to move forward. You don't want to stay back in the backfield. You want to get a touchdown.
1st and 22 on the 43, 5:23 left. Looks back. Ball's tipped at the line. Good defensive play by this Massillon defense.
Preston Hodges putting pressure on the quarterback as he will hit and tip the ball. Incomplete pass by Bryson, number 13.
2nd and 22 on 43-yard line. They're looking over at their sideline for a play. Now they're getting ready for the line. 2nd at the 22. Looks like steps back. He's coming for him. Oh, gets loose. Intercepted. 50. 45, down at the 45. Massillon ball.
Like I've been saying all night.
Just like that, the energy shifts.
Just like what I've been saying all night. This Massillon Tigers defense has been playing something marvelous, as you could say.
They step up. Keys in the back. Handoff, bounces out.
That's around 4 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock.
This offense hasn't looked the best, but they could be doing better with the offensive line.
And you know definitely that Massillon, offensively wise, after this game, is going to go back to the drawing board and figure out why they haven't scored as many points as they have.
And you know the coaches are not happy with what they're seeing right now.
I mean, yeah, you're winning, but at the end of the day, you don't want to be winning 20-6. You're Massillon, and you have a certain weight on your shoulders. And these coaches are hungry, and they want it. And they want it more than...
Now a word from Home Appliance. Home Appliance.
It's where we come together, where we are rested, nourished, and renewed. It's where convenience and performance surround the ones we love. It's home. Home Appliance and Whirlpool help homes happen with innovation you can depend on and quality you can trust. Right now, purchase select Whirlpool kitchen and Whirlpool laundry appliances and save. And pay no interest when paid in full within 12 months. Home Appliance, where your home comes together.
T-I-G-E-R-S. T-I-G-E-R-S. WHS is the best.
The Washington High School Alumni Association, keeping Tigers connected. Please join us and send a contribution today.
We're a tight-knit community. We know our neighbors. We see them Friday nights at the stadium and Saturday mornings at the grocery store. We take care of each other. Let Progressive Jeep Ram take care of you. When you do business with Progressive Jeep Ram, you invest in more than a car. You invest in our community. Progressive Jeep Ram, they're just good people.
Thank you from our sponsor from Home Appliance, WHS Alumni Association, Progressive Jeep, Dodge, and Ram.
And looking like Gateway has a lot of injuries so far. That's
4:02 left.
Gateway has a lot of injuries so far that's been showing in this game that they're losing a lot of players.
Back to throw. Incomplete. Looks like he's not really, liking that. Jaden right there. Looking for a hold at least, or something.
So far, Jaden has been playing, and every single time the ball is thrown to him, his shoulder pad pops out, and he's looking at the ref saying, like, yo, ref, like, are you going to check this out? And you know he's holding, right? But Jaden Ballard just needs to play through that and hopefully get a touchdown.
Yeah. Here we go. Drops deep. Looks caught. Wilson Lamp at the 30-yard line. Tiger first down.
And another injury on the field.
You can hear the student section going crazy right now.
Around 3 minutes and 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
Here from Friends and Family Credit Union.
At Friends and Family Credit Union, you, the members, are the owners. Our friendly staff serves over 11,000 members, assisting with their financial needs and bettering their lifestyles.
Hi, I'm Nick Langenfeld, President and CEO of Friends and Family Credit Union. Friends and Family Credit Union provides loans, savings, checking, and other financial services to anyone who lives, works, worships, or attends school in Stark County.
Are you looking for something different? Stop in today to become a friend of the family.
Thank you from our sponsor from Friends and Family Credit Union. First and 10 at the 31-yard line, 3:37 left on the clock, 6:20. Tigers lead. Keys in the background. Looking to throw, rolls, looks, drops, right? Looking at his quarterback like, what was that?
If you're Massillon and then you're this close to the end zone, you wanna stay composed. You wanna keep your composure. You just don't want to show frustration, as Jaden Ballard is doing a little bit. But if you're a D1 athlete, these type of little plays shouldn't get to you. You should make a bigger one than you're about to You should make a bigger one than you're already going to make. And you know you're going to make that type of play because you're that type of person that can make that type of play.
Third and 10 on the 31-yard line. Now, if you're Massillon here, you know you want to execute. Try to get this first down.
Alejandro seems to be leaving the field. I'll bring in Todrick Leedy.
3rd and 2 on the 23rd yard line.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
Wilson Lamp to the left, Jaden to the right. He's first down and more. On his feet, moves, first, 10, touchdown! He will not be denied or stopped. He's showing it up. It is 26-6, making it 27 if they make the field goal. He was not going to be denied, Marcel, at all.
Yeah, you even seen players trying to hold on to his jersey and other parts of his body, his legs, his arms, his thighs, and anything. It just couldn't be stopped because Terrence Keys is a different type of player when that ball is in his hands.
And it is good.
We'll make it 27-6 in the Paul Brown Tiger Stadium as the Tigers are taking this one.
Now a word from Massillon Boys and Girls Club.
The Boys and Girls Club of Massillon has been at the forefront of youth development, instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence. The greatest contributions to the lives of our youth, our communities, our nation, and the world are the life lessons taught every moment of every hour of every club day. The youth of today become the leaders of tomorrow. Great futures start here.
Thank you from our sponsor from the Massillon Boys and Girls Club. And Magnus Haynes for the kickoff. You see our swing brand over there.
A little bit wild as they're excited how the Tigers are turning out to finally be themselves defensively and offensively.
Magnus Haynes for the kick.
Great
Takes
kick.
it. 6-yard line, 15, 20, 30. Looks like he runs out of bounds at the 40. Looks like he ran off the field with the cramp. I just hope he's okay. Looks pretty frequent injury in the football industry.
Gateway with a lot of cramps and
a lot of injuries. You don't want to really see that.
And they mostly have been cramps, and that's where hydration has come into key. And Massillon is used to going the distance, practices and everything. I used to play for Massillon, and every day we used to play fourth quarter, and then we would do overtimes. We know how it is. We keep going until that whistle is blown. And no matter what quarter it is, it could be third overtime, fourth overtime, they will still look like they're playing in the first quarter because that's how conditioned and well-trained they are.
Discipline. It's all about discipline. Here we go. Hand off. Davis. 46 maybe, 45. They've done a nice job. But you gotta give credit to the offensive line. Defense is doing good, but just the offensive line, they're just doing what they gotta do, you know, to push forward, do what they gotta do.
1 minute and 43 seconds in this third quarter of play.
Hand off Davis.
And brought down by Corey Campbell, 94. And Davis, who is a star for this Gateway team, hasn't seen a lot of touches, and to me that's a little bit confusing for how big this kid actually is. You look at him and you're like, whoa, are you sure you're supposed to be in high school? Are you sure you're not a college kid or something? And this kid, you would think would have more touches than what he actually has.
Yeah.
And would be a more big factor of play in this game.
Here we go, 3rd and 5. Looks back, screenplay. There's a little move. Looks like maybe a first down. I think he got it. Yeah, they're calling it a first down. Moving the sticks. First down, Gators. 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And here we go. 1st and 10 on the 45-yard line. Hikes it. Handoff.
Fake handoff, and that will be behind the line. That will be a fumble, but
they call it incomplete.
Ethan Tobin just
like
been
behind the back play.
Ethan Tobin has just been mayhem in the backfield. As we have 17 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. And going into the 4th, Gateway just has to think of a better plan.
2nd and 10.
A better plan against Massillon, as most of these QB runs are practically, they're just running the same plays like Austintown Fitch, and Massillon is adjusting to it, and they're just, I'm not saying they run the same plays, I'm saying they're running the same play over and over again. And
there's a false start on the offense.
And mental mistakes come into play too. Injuries come into play. This Gateway team, you could tell, was just physically and mentally just not ready for this team.
Yeah,
they have enough talent. That is not even. They have enough skill set. That is not even that's not even what I'm trying to say. It's these injuries, mental mistakes, jumping off sides, this and that, throwing interceptions. You have 4 or 5 turnovers
a game, and it's like
in this game.
Can't expect that to win this game. And here we go, some pressure on the outside, running the ball, 50.
And when your quarterback has to run the football like he's a running back, there's a problem there.
Yeah, your line has to block.
Massillon Tigers defense has just been too crazy, and that, folks, will lead us off into the 4th quarter. The score is still 27-6.
Now a word from Discount Tire Outlet.
Your first set of wheels didn't come with complications, or strings, or hassles. It can be that way again. There's a simpler way to buy tires at Tire Pros.
We're hassle-free, guaranteed.
Thank you from our sponsors from Discount Tire Outlet and Tower Industries. Third and 2, beginning of the 4th quarter.
And it seems to be a continuous clock. And this is about 4th and 1. This is a bold move for Gateway, but
Let's see what they can do.
You got to do what you got to do to get some points on the board, and that will be a big play. And what did I tell you? Benjamin Kriegbaum.
So now this defense has got them off the field. Now the offense is back out there. Let's see what they can do.
The defense just straight dominating this game, taking over. It's another sack.
You can proud to say that this defense has stepped up this week. Here we go, 1st and 10 on the own 44. Out of the shotgun, John shifts. The Keys, up the middle, good field. And there's a flag out in the field. After the play was over, it looked like a little pushing. I didn't really see what was going on, but.
And looking at the stats, I was right. This Gateway team has 4 turnovers. And that is just not what you want on a resume right there. Their penalties in yards, they have 7 penalties for 73 yards. Massillon Tigers have 4 penalties for 45. That is disappointing to see for both teams, as you don't want those type of mistakes to happen. And they just need to take from this type of game and just see what could make them better at what they do. And that's ball security. That is keeping the pressure off of the quarterback. And that is a big pass for Aiden Long.
Oh, right off the fingertips. He was there too. But as you was saying, Marcel.
Yeah, as I was saying, you just want to learn. This is a learning experience for both teams. You are playing against the 14th best in the state, and you're also playing against the number 43rd nationally ranked in the nation. And this is a great game, no matter that, but the score may say otherwise. But if you're watching this game, you could definitely tell that Massillon is not playing like what they play like. They're not playing fast, they're not playing aggressive, they're not striking as quickly as they used to. They're not scoring off rip. They're not scoring off of their first drives. They're not scoring. This Gateway defense, don't get me wrong, they've been playing aggressive. They've been stopping the Massillon's offense. This game has been nothing but defensive plays all night, and special teams also.
And there's another injury. Now a word from Mercy Cancer Center.
There has been an important local development in cancer care. The American College of Surgeons Commission on Cancer has given Stark County's Mercy Cancer Center the Outstanding Achievement Award. Even more, Mercy has won this award the 4th consecutive time, rare nationally and unmatched in Ohio. This is a fulfillment of Mercy's promise of the finest cancer care in the nation. These 4 awards are for you. Learn more at cantonmercy.org/4awards.
Thank you from the word from Mercy Cancer Center.
Massillon doing a really good job moving the ball down the field and completions and rushing and execution and everything like that. They once they get their discipline down on the penalties, I guarantee you there's no stopping them. There's no stopping, and it's not even a big deal. It's a little small fix, and the Tigers are back at it.
Yeah. And the big problem is this Tiger offensive line, I think. It needs a little bit more adjustments to them, but other than that, it's
But
perfect.
they've been playing great. They've been playing great. Don't get me wrong. This offensive line has been getting Terrence Keys into the end zone. Right into the end zone.
Looks back, drops back, looks,
Andrew
got a man
Wilson
open.
left, wide open.
Wide open. 20-10, touchdown. Andrew Wilson Lamb. What a throw by Aiden Longwell to Andrew Wilson Lamb. Here comes the field goal team. That was a dime. And there's a flag on the play for what reason? Looks like it's going to be on the Massillon Tigers, but
it might be over excessive celebration. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Tigers have lined up for the extra point. A lot of confusion, but nothing's really happened. 10:57 left. Field is up and good. Tigers, 34-6. 10:57 left to play. Now a word from Stark State College.
What made me choose Stark State? They have the lowest tuition around, and their programs easily transfer to other colleges. I've studied in areas like political science and sociology with great professors who have a lot of real-world experience. I'm earning an associate degree that transfers to Ohio State, and I want to make an impact working in international law someday. I will be a leader, I will make a difference, and I've already been smart about getting my start at Stark State College.
Thank you from our sponsor from Stark State College. And we're back now.
We're back into the action as Magnus Haynes gets ready to kick the ball off to Gateway.
Magnus Haynes lines up.
Kick is
It's a touchback.
And went through the field goal. That would have been a good extra point right there if they could have kicked that.
Yeah, I think that was good.
Good kick by Magnus Haynes.
Brings out back the Tiger defense. Caden Woolard, big man on the other side. You know, this defense has really stepped up.
Big time.
Big time. Since the first half to the second half, you know, it was a rough start, but, you know, they bounced back. You know, they're better than ever.
They knew what they had to do from the first quarter, and they had to step up in order to take this game over because they knew this game was going to be a defensive game. Like I said, look at that. Look at that. They're back there every single time. Ethan Tobin, C.J. Harris, Corey Campbell, Caden Woolard, anybody on the defense, and Manny McElroy before the injury, anyone you can name, they have been back there and have made a play for a tackle for loss, a sack, anything you can name, stopping the running game. And Seth Lance and Xavier Andrews, both on the special teams and both on the defense, both playing great. The first game in on the first play in on the defense, they got to stop. They both made a tackle.
And you've been seeing a lot of play action, a lot of reads, a lot of this from Gateway, but it's not really seemed to working.
Score is 34-6 with about 10 minutes left in this game. And Gateway just trying to find a way to put some more points on the board.
3rd and 18 on the board. 9:55 left on the fourth quarter. I don't know what the officials are doing.
Again, stopping the game.
Here we go. Looks
Bryson
deep.
steps back, looking for the pass, but too much pressure on him. Too much pressure on him. And you got to wonder for Gateway, if these injuries have caused so much damage to the depth chart that you don't even, you're putting out your reserves out there now, and now you got people that are just now probably playing their first varsity game.
And you see Eric Thurman out here. You don't really see him out here. You usually see Jaden Ballard out in the backfield, but let's see what this guy has. You know, he's been stepped up as a freshman since then, and you know, he's really improved then.
Eric Thurman is a young talent. He's very bright. He's a good kid. He knows what he got to do, and I don't think you see the shoes, but those.
He has what it has to, you know, take the spot as a kick return or a punt return man. Now a word from our Massillon YMCA.
Hi, my name is Jim Stanford. I'd like to welcome you to the YMCA of Western Starr County, where we have been serving our community for almost 100 years.
Everybody is welcome at the YMCA, regardless of their inability to pay.
This is where you get strong, and we'll help you do that.
Welcome to the Massillon YMCA Child Care, where we offer full-day preschool, before and after school in the Massillon and Perry School District, as well as summer camp.
You can do it all here at the YMCA.
Thank you to our sponsors, the Massillon YMCA.
And you already know that Eric Thurman is hungry and he's ready to get this kick in his hands and probably make a play.
And they're coming after the ball. Here it comes to Eric Thurman.
He's probably going to receive the kick. He is going to receive the kick.
Here he goes.
Right.
Oh, splits the defender.
Eric
Thrown
Thurman
out of bounds. Looks like a little late hit, but the crowd did not agree with that.
Eric Thurman is a very strong individual. It might just not seem like it because of the size, but man, you just see it. He can run right through the two defenders.
Very quick and nimble on his feet. So here comes this Tiger offense, leading Aiden Longwell. Ballin to the right, Wilson to the left. Keys to the right hip of Longwell. Back.
Two fullbacks in the backfield alongside with Keys. Layden Longwell with the handoff to Keys. Right up the middle, about a gain of 5.
You know, he's really shifting them legs. He's not stopping, seems like it. Every time I see this man, his legs are always moving.
Yeah, he's never stopping. And you know who's a great running back who never stopped moving his legs is Walter Payton.
Walter Payton, yes.
Never really, if you watch his old highlights and the way he moved, he never stopped moving his legs. He kept pushing and kept going forward until, you know, a bunch of people wrapped him up and got him down, and that's looking like what Terrence Keys is doing right now today.
Handoff, Terrence Keys, right up the middle.
7 minutes and 50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. That will be the second half of this game. It will be 34-6.
And third and 4 on the own 22-yard line.
Terrence Keys has 20 attempts and also has 121 yards. He's averaging 6.1 with 2 touchdowns already. His longest run was 23.
What a game by him, not just this week, but especially last week.
Oh, that game last week, you can't even dream of. Like, you couldn't believe, because he played so great and was just unstoppable and was just somebody to be reckoned with.
Yes. And you see the offensive line looking over to the sideline for a play. 6:56 left. It's 4th and 1. Jaden has the one-on-one, but you know, it might very be a run. You got two people shifting. run right up the middle. First down and more. You know, they're just running this right up the throat.
Right up the middle. These guys are just not stopping. They can literally tell you what type of play they're running, and they're going to run it.
And they're tired. They're tired. Look at them. They're tired. You can just tell.
Gateway exhausted. You can see you could see a little bit that this game they feel like it's just dragging on. But Massillon, as I was saying, they just can keep running the ball down your throat because how many great running backs they have in the backfield.
Not just the running backs.
Terrence Keys, look at that. You got Terrence Keys, Zion Pfeiffer, and Raekwon Vincent. Those 3 running backs right there alone are all true running backs, and they're very aggressive. They're very powerful. They're very shifty. They're speedy a little bit.
Yes.
They know how to get around. If the one hole seems to be clogged up, they'll make their own hole because they can do that type of stuff because they're that type of player. All 3 of those running backs, you put them in the game, they look like they already start.
And for reference, I'm very excited to see Raekwon Vincent. You know, he's very strong, nimble on his feet. You know, he has everything you want in these running backs.
His senior year is going to be
something special.
Wild. And that might be a touchdown. And folks, that is a touchdown. That will be Terrence Keys' 3rd touchdown of the game. And that right there, he is 1 away from getting another one. Back-to-back 4-touchdown game.
And I would say Terrence Keys right now is the player of the game.
That or Jaden Ballard. Either of the 2 will be fine with me.
You know, just this team has executed this win so very well.
And let's not forget the defense.
No, not even the defense, the special teams, the team as a all together.
Preston Hodges with 6.5 tackles. Luke Murphy with 5.5. You have Robbie Page with 4 and Benjamin Kriegbaum with 3.5.
Exciting Massillon Tiger football continues next Friday night, October 18th, when our Tigers go back on the road to face the Barberton Magics. Watch the replays only on WHS-TV on October 19th, 20th, and 21st at 12, 4, and 8 p.m. And on October 22nd at 8 p.m., catch the Tigers and the Magics next weekend on WHS-TV. Find us on MCTV channel 611 and 11.
And this score, 41-6, just keeps racking up higher and higher and higher, and you could definitely tell that the Tigers are getting back into the gist of things.
And you know, this
as
clock
the time running down.
Clock is winding down. They're kicking it. He's coming from the. Looks like he's gonna get wrapped up behind. He's going backwards and he's going down. Oh no! It might be safety. They're calling it no.
And man, oh man, let me tell you, this defense does not stop. First you had TJ Williams, who was just holding them down, and then you had the rest of the defense that was just right there to clean them all up.
You know,
and it seems to be that Gateway, they just don't know how to take hits. They're just getting hits and then they're just laying down on the ground. Really hope this player is good, though. As he is holding his head, and this could be serious a little bit.
A serious injury. It's not looking too good for them. He's looking very uncomfortable. This Massillon football team, you know, they really executed this win tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Most definitely. They did everything they had to do. They made the adjustments in the first half going into halftime. They made those adjustments in halftime. They said, hey, I don't know what they said, but they probably said, hey, we need to get this together. We should be dominating this team. And as you can tell, they're definitely doing that. They're definitely.
They came out this second half, you know. First rough half. That was the first half. And the second half, they came out and they dominated.
They started playing like true Massillon Tiger football. And number 4, Patrick Body safely got up and is walking back to the sideline. Glad to see him up.
So here we go. Bringing out their Massillon defense.
And now Gateway in a similar position that Massillon was in, right? Their backs against the wall. Let's see how Gateway will prevail out of this. Or can the Massillon Tigers defense stop them and get that safety?
Yeah, can they stop them? It's like,
because you know that's what Massillon wants.
They want that. They want that safety just as bad as they want this championship this year. Here we go. Back in the backfield. Looks back.
Handoff.
Handoff.
He's getting.
Looks like he's not getting nothing.
4 minutes and 40 seconds, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to run the clock on this one.
.430 left to play. 2nd and 10 on the 2-yard line. And you know they're looking to clog up these holes to get some type of negative yardage. And here we go, option.
Here again, another flip.
Davis, he got room. 10, 15, 20, 30.
Isaiah Clark back there to stop him. 50, and he's just not
60.
getting stopped, and it looks
he's
like.
Gone. What a run for this young fella.
And it seemed to be that Camden Beasley could have stopped him, but slowed up a little bit. And it seemed, and I think he caught a cramp in the middle of the run. Oh, that's a great run by that young man. That's a great run.
Way to not give up on that run. But I know if you're Massillon, you're seeing that play, and it's just four minutes left, I know you're not happy. Because you know you should have stayed home on the one side. You had 6 individuals on that side. I think that may be the longest touchdown run yard by the defense. Making this 13-41 if they make the field goal. Excuse me, point after. All right, here we go. It's up.
And it is
no
good again from this.
12-41, Tigers are up. 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You know, this Massillon defense and offense, man, it was a slow start at the beginning, but they really came out here and they really showed this Gateway team what's up.
Four minutes left. You're wondering if the Tigers are going to go for more, or they're just going to hold the clock out. And you know these the players that are playing JV tomorrow are going to probably get put in right about now. You know they're going to be hungry, and you know they're going to want to put some points on the board themselves. So I'm probably going to say that, yeah, they're probably going to want some points on the board.
Eric Thurman up the middle. There he goes. There he goes, Eric Thurman.
Eric Thurman
40,
still
30,
on his
50.
feet. Oh, my goodness.
Almost to the 50-yard line. And there's 2, 3, 4 flags from 3 different refs.
Playing all season long. 48-12, you can't ask for nothing much.
And this is an all-star bunch right here. All-star bunch right here.
Be sure to tune in every Wednesday night following the Nate Moore Show for Swing with Jason Neal. Get the latest news on the Tiger Swing Band and catch a sneak peek at the week's upcoming halftime show. Watch Swing every Wednesday night on WHS-TV. Find us on MCTV, channel 611 and 11. And this special teams, too, I know we've been talking about it a lot, but, man, the special teams last year and the special teams this year are such an impactful part of this game now for the Massillon Tigers.
Yes,
They work and they thrive on special teams now.
Special team for any school now is like a big part of their team. And here we go, Magnus Haynes for the kick.
And this will be out of bounds, because that will be a flag.
.223 left on the clock.
And this will be a running clock, and this game is just about over, folks. This Massillon team has been playing great coming out in the second half. Gateway, they had a couple of injuries. They fell short a couple times on reaching into the end zone, and they just got to take this as a learning lesson. Like, what do we got to do? What do we improve on? How do we learn from the mistakes, the coverage, the defense, the offense, the special teams, everything? They just got to learn from this and hopefully progress and do better when they go back to their home state and their hometown.
And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So hopefully when they come back from this loss, they bounce back even better.
And the clock is just running down. 1 minute and 45 seconds left.
Handoff.
And that will
being
be
carried a little bit.
Gain about 4 on the play.
3rd and about 6.
1 minute and 15 seconds left.
On the 39-yard line. And this clock's going to continue to run with 1 minute left. And they're looking deep and incomplete.
That is an incomplete pass with 53 seconds left. The Tigers are going to go home winners tonight as they're going to increase the record to 7-0 as they are still proving on to that motto, unfinished business. And that is what they're living by right now, and they're proving to everybody they're going to go to round 15, and they're going to hope everybody else is ready too.
And you hear the student section down there, you know, Chandler, I believe, chant.
20 seconds left, and this should be the last play to end the game. Last running play, and that will end it as
49-12 as the Tigers take this win and advance to Barberton next week at away game.
And that is it, folks. 3, 2, 1, and that's game. The game is over. 48-12. The Tigers came in and they did what they had to do. And as we wrap up tonight's coverage of Massillon Tiger football, we want to take the time to thank the members of our WHS-TV crew. Tonight's production crew includes Blake Davis, Carson Camacho, Anna Wallace, Lizzie Brown, Robbie Rex, Noah Clark, and yours truly, Marcel Dickerson. Also, to our directors, Mr. Farrell, Mr. DeWald, and Mr. Rock. And for all of us here at WHS-TV, thank you for watching, and as always, go Tigers.
For over 50 years, MCTV has kept our community and your home connected. We invest in our hometown and the technology that powers it, bringing you faster speeds, sharper pictures, stronger connections, and better local service that's sure to make you smile. Because with us, you're more than a customer. You're also our neighbor. MCTV, we go the extra smile.
I joined cosmetology because I've always loved coloring hair and different colors and makeup.
I joined media because I've always had a passion for all things related to media.
I've always had a passion for teaching other people, especially topics that I'm interested in.
I want to pursue a career as an orthopedic surgeon. And so when I saw that we had this class, I immediately circled it on my schedule and was excited to join.
This class has made me better because it made me very responsible.
I like the relationships that I've developed in this class. The girls that are in here with me, I've really grown close with all of them.
I joined this class because I enjoy helping others and I want to make a difference.
Even like just making something and having people go, wow, that's really interesting. It means the world.
It was just a really good environment to be in. It was real hands-on, and it was just something I really wanted to do.
I joined the construction trades to gain experience in the job I want in the future.
Everything that this class has taught me will account for my career in the future.
Before I came to this class, I was unemployed and Ms. Markley helped me get a job.
I'm going to use what I learned in manufacturing in order to better decide my career.
It gave me more knowledge on cars and gave me plans to go in the auto industry.
Massillon CTE works for me.
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 Works for me.
For me. For me.
For me.
Massillon CTE works for me.